So I'm outside Jimmy John's for the third time trying to get a tuna sandwich. Hopefully I'm able to get it this time. Hello?
What can I do for you?
Can I get the number 15?
Want a tomato cucumber on that for you?
Yeah.
Alright, the 8 inch or the 16?
I'll do just the 8 inch.
You got it. Is that a meal or just a sandwich?
Just a sandwich.
Are you part of the rewards program?
No.
872, my dear. Go right ahead.
Okay.
We're all set, sweetheart. We'll have you out in just a moment.
Great, thank you.
Okay, this hard temperature.
62 is what we said for you, Miss Brenda.
Johnny number 1 with a pimple.
Okay, we got 63, 4, 8, 9. So 3 and 4 are ready. They're working on 8 and 9 for you. Chocolate and Barbie. It does not look like you have any drinks though, sir.
No drinks, right?
Not that I can see.
No worries.
Fantastic.
Blue.
Yep.
Can we check on Carrie Ann's order? It's got to be that was the first one I did.
Okay, no problem. Just a moment. Thank you. We'll start packet. Right. That's the third one. Fourth one coming after just a second. I need 3 regular, 3 barbecue.
Okay, if it's ready for the order, and if not, we should come up just a moment. Thank you.
They call it the phone number of the credit history. It should be at the top of the POS screen, like in here and there, address. Do they need to give you a phone number? Or what that's only attached to one number. Is everything phone on the front screen that we call? Then if I give the phone number they give you, and see if the credit attached to the screen.
Number 5, you know? You're welcome. Number 8, Billy Club.
Did you call the place that picked up for it? Was it a tuna and a turkey pound? Got it. There, no, hang on. I can get that for you. Alright, decision made? You got it? That one is only female, male, and sweet. Are you gonna be able to do something? Are you ready to learn for Number 15, Club Tuna.
Thank you. Thanks. So today is the day that everybody's been waiting for. 3 days in a row I've gone to Jimmy John's. First day, I got a Lulu even though I ordered a tuna. The second day, I ordered a tuna. They didn't have enough tuna. I stuck one for the team, and I got a Lulu again. But day number 3, it cost me $8.72 after tax. The tuna is here. Gonna try this out. I hope it's not one of these, hey, the bread is carrying again. As you can see, it looks just like the same bread as always. This very, you know what I'm saying? The lettuce flies out, but who cares? The lettuce flies out, but the bread stays intact. I guess this one comes with cheese, FYI. You don't have to pay $1.50 or $1.25, whatever I paid the other day. And if you want to look at the inside, it looks like the cheese is on top of the tuna. So if I roll the cheese back, a healthy amount of tuna fish on it. Cucumbers and tuna, I just dropped it on my keyboard. But that's not the end of the world. It's just some mayo. Nothing crazy. This is what I've been waiting for. I want to rate this tuna against the Subway tuna, because I like the Subway tuna a lot. I know it's not good for me, but I like it. I'm not really tasting the provolone. I know provolone is a non-sharp, somewhat dull cheese. But it should still have a somewhat milky flavor, right? A white cheese flavor. I'm not really tasting it, honestly. They give you a lot. If you look at that, they give you stacks of cheese. It looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4 slices of cheese. And 2 or 3, I think it's 2 spots of the sub. So they give you a lot of cheese, but I'm not tasting it. I don't know if there's an option to get these subs toasted. I don't know. Maybe that would have brought out the flavor. The lettuce today does not taste bad. It doesn't taste rancid like last night's, so that's a lot better. Let me just try some of the tuna alone. Tastes okay. Nothing super exceptional. I really gotta say. And it's not because of anticipation. It's not because this is day 3. I don't think this tastes very amazing. I'll say it. I would have rather had the Lulu again today. Because here, because, you know, tuna is a rather powerful taste, flavor. You don't really get the carried by the bread anymore. It's kind of just done. Because the tuna is very powerful in flavor. It's powerful, but it doesn't seem very flavorful, if that makes any sense. So I'm tasting something, but I'm not really tasting a lot. I think overall, personally, there's not much taste coming from the whole sub in general. Which I'm a little bit of ashamed of, because I assumed, based off of the Lulus, both of them tasted great, that this was actually going to blow Subway out of the water. But it is not. I think the tomato and the cucumber are definitely top tier for sure. I like it. The crunch is nice. They're not soggy. You go to Subway, half the time the tomatoes they're just rings with holes in the center. There's nothing in the middle. They're not thick. Half the other time they're nice, crisp tomatoes. But it's really a gamble on if the person wants to give you the good tomatoes or not, or they want to give you the scraps. It just is what it is. So the tomatoes here, all 3 times, they seem very consistently good. This cucumber, this one time, is very good. It's looking a little odd. I don't know why it looks so odd, personally. As you can see, it's kind of like a pickle. Like, you know, it's not supposed to be crunchy. It looks super soft, but it still has a big crunch to it, which is nice. It might be just because it's so thinly cut, I'm not sure. But the tomato and the cucumber are very good. I will say, though, the tuna and the cheese aspect, I don't think are meeting expectation. I will say, in that bite, all I actually tasted was the cheese. And you can see, it looks very appealing, right? Tomato, cheese, lettuce, and tuna all in one bite there. There's probably some cucumbers you just can't see. It looks appealing. It looks fantastic. But I'm not tasting it, and that's kind of a problem, you know? Tuna is supposed to be a very powerful food, right? You think about it, the whole, oh no, somebody brought tuna fish to work today. Now the whole office is going to smell. It's supposed to be a very strong, crazy flavor. And if you add onions to the sandwich as well, the onion flavor plus the tuna flavor, it gasses people out of the office. But I'm not getting it. I'm not seeing the taste that's coming from the tuna. And again, it's not getting carried by the bread, which the Lulu slightly was. The Lulu, I mean, if you think about except the first one I had, the lettuce was great, the tomato, the bacon. It was a fantastic BLT. There was turkey on it that I didn't really taste very much. And the bread was fantastic as well. But here, you have like a small amount of tuna flavor eking out that overpowers everything else, but yet doesn't have an amazing flavor onto its own. So it almost feels like I'm just eating something that exists. And I think, in terms of structure and everything, it's created very well. The tuna just doesn't seem to have a lot of flavor. That's all I'm going to say. And that's going to be the end of the video. So yeah, overall, not really the greatest sandwich. Maybe it's just a bad one out of the batch, right? Who knows? But I'm not super surprised after having the Lulu. It really brought the expectation down. So that's going to be it for the rest of the video. Obviously, I had this the last 2 nights. If you want to check out those videos, you can. Much different review. Much different. But that's going to be it for the video. If you liked it, hit it with a like. If you like a bunch of videos on the channel, hit it with a subscribe. Comment down below. Have you ever had the tuna? Tuna's not a very popular sandwich in a lot of places. Like people like meat, right? And fish isn't necessarily meat to a lot of people. So I don't know if a lot of people have had this, but if you have, let me know. If you actually like it, you're a big fan. Or maybe you've had the same idea and you also think it's kind of maybe not the best thing in the world. But yeah, okay. If you like the video, I hope you have a great day. If you don't like the video, well, have a nice day.